What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. It's been a while since we made one of these. So last year I made a video where I challenged a few of my friends to try fasting for Ramadan. For those who don't know, Ramadan is the Islamic holy month where Muslims fast from dawn until sunset for 30 days. Ramadan is a really spiritual month. It's a month of turning inwards and reflecting on yourself and personal growth. It's a really special time for Muslims, even though that we fast from eating and drinking during the day. But it's honestly a special time that we all really look forward to every single year. Last year's video went really well and my friends really liked that experience, and so I wanted to try it with a different group of people this year. This year, 9 of my friends accepted this challenge, and this video is going to show you their experience. Without further ado, let's get into the video and see how my 9 friends handled the Ramadan fasting challenge. We're going to be joining them at suhoor, which is the morning meal.
Good morning. Ramadan Mubarak. Is currently 5:10 in the morning.
All right, good morning everybody. It is suhoor. Laura and I just woke up for our day of fasting for Ramadan.
It's 5:19. I've got 2 minutes until fasting begins, so.
I'm just waking up at 5:25 a.m. Had my last meeting with Butler Collegian last night that went until 3 a.m. So I'm really tired. When my alarm went off, I was really confused what was happening.
It's just after 4 a.m. We have all successfully woken up. We're making some eggs, having some cheese, a little oatmeal, a little water.
I'm ready to eat my suhoor and chug the rest of my water.
I don't know, this is gonna be a unique experience for me. I've never done something like this before. I'm gonna go with this with an open mind, embrace the challenge, and see what it's like to experience Ramadan.
It's too early for me to be hungry.
We're trying to have a big breakfast so that we can, go longer without feeling hungry. We're getting excited to kind of try this new experience.
I think the biggest challenge for me is gonna be trying to stay a little awake, since I am currently a student teacher and doing my student teaching practice right now.
I would say I'm nervous. What I'm most nervous for is the water.
Definitely.
Because I typically drink water all day. So to me that sounds crazy.
I'm really nervous for today, but I'm really excited. I think I can do it.
So it's 5:21. Suhoor is ended. No more food, no more water until 8:40. So yeah, here we go.
Just gonna take 1 hour at a time. All right, let's do it.
So right off the bat, one difference between the people that fasted last year and this year is that all 9 of the people this year ended up waking up for suhoor and were able to eat something to start their day. I only think 2 or 3 from my friends from last year actually managed to wake up for suhoor. So props to all 9 of my friends this year.
All right, so I'm about 1 hour into my fast. I feel pretty good right now. Getting right, about to leave for the high school to go do some student teaching.
So it's like what, 10:05. I'm feeling okay food-wise. Like
Yeah, I feel fine. I woke up and saw the box of Frosted Flakes and I was like,
I just woke up, it's about 10 a.m. Kind of nervous to see how this would go. I hydrated pretty well. I woke back up at 5:25, so I cut it very close to the 5:29 mark and quickly ate a energy bar, and then I fell back asleep pretty quickly, and I woke up today at 10. I have 2 more final projects to finish that, I won't be fueled for, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm pretty confident that I can do it, so.
it's like 11:30, so it's getting close to when I would usually be eating lunch. And in case you can't tell, I live in Little Italy, so there's literally pasta everywhere. Still really just thirsty. Like, honestly, I'm okay without the food so far. I'm just taking my dog for a walk. He's a really good distraction from my thirst. I am really grateful that I have 3 people with me, and I'm starting to understand that community aspect of what Ramadan means.
Milk's in here working hard. give the people what they want. There we go. Love to see it.
Okay, so it's 1 o'clock and at 11 a.m. my stomach started growling. So it's gonna be a long day.
It's definitely a unique experience. It's weird not being able to just, when you're hungry, just go do it, but it also kind of makes you, I don't know, it kind of makes you think about how lucky we are to be able to usually just go grab food whenever we're hungry. So, I don't know, it's been an interesting experience so far, but we're literally only like a few hours into this, really. So, yeah, we'll see how we're doing again in a few hours.
I think one key strategy that is important in Ramadan is to not think about eating and think about food. If you're thinking about the fasting from food and water aspect of Ramadan, it's going to make your day a little bit tougher. Ramadan is more than just fasting from food and water, and so it's important to think about how you're growing in different ways and how you're learning from this experience in different ways.
I'm feeling pretty good. I clearly have an empty stomach, but I've remedied that by just kind of sitting in bed and doing my finals instead of going out. I feel like if I go out, I'm going to start getting hungry and start walking around. Burning calories might make me want to eat more or something like that.
I just finished student teaching. I feel fine, honestly. Like, not too bad. I don't feel that tired at all. I think my mind was a little distracted from the food and the water by just like focusing on teaching math and all that. So 5-ish hours left in this. Feel fine. So I'm ready to tackle the rest of the day. See how it goes.
A lot of respect for my friend Jake, who is a student teacher teaching high school math up in Michigan. It's not easy to have a job like that, teaching kids math and not being able to drink and eat and maintain focus and have the energy to deal with students. So mad respect to Jake for stepping up to the challenge and doing a really good job getting through it. One thing I really love to see are the different types of experiences that my friends have, what kind of thoughts they have, and how some people handle fasting differently. And this next little bit will just show you a little bit of how some people have some highs and some people have some lows.
So it is 5:10 and I have been fasting for about 12 hours now. It's been going great, honestly.
We are really, really drained and I'm starving.
I'm not super hungry.
I'm officially starving. Food, for water, it's been tough.
But I am thirsty. Like, I'm someone that carries around my water bottle every day. So this has been definitely new, but I've been trying to keep low activity today.
I have so much respect for people who do this for a month. I just cannot imagine, but I'm very glad that we have this experience and that we're learning about it now.
I honestly think it's harder to fast for one day because that one day you're so focused on the not eating aspect of it. But the thing about Ramadan is you have 30 days and eventually your body adapts and eventually you get used to kind of the day-to-day aspect of getting up and eating early in the morning, and your body gets used to not having food and drink. And as I mentioned before, it's something that Muslims look forward to doing. And so if you go into it with a positive mindset, it doesn't seem like a burden. And it's actually something that you really look forward to, and you welcome the challenge and you welcome the opportunity for personal growth.
We just got back from Costco and we bought this really big bag of chocolate, but most importantly, we got
a massive thing of dates.
So we are 3 hours away from digging into those dates.
Traditionally, when Muslims break their fast, they break them with a date and a glass of water. So that's why Owen got that big pack of dates for him and Laura to break their fast.
Feeling fine still. Hopefully just like still going in with a positive mindset about this. This has been a pretty awesome experience, honestly. Now going outside my comfort zone and doing this.
My day has been going great so far. I have only had one class. That's pretty much been my only commitment for today. Other than that, I've been lounging around. Someone came up to me and was asking me if I was okay, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just a little hangry. My stomach is rumbling right now, actually. Of course, I walk into my house, food everywhere, even on the calendar. I love you. I love food.
1 hour later.
I think I'm going a little crazy. Just a little. Just a little crazy.
Yeah, I knew it was going to catch up to you eventually, Namitha. Good job, though. These next few clips are from my friends in New York, and they sent me a 6-7 minute video of them taking the time to reflect and look at Ramadan in a holistic view. I took just some small little snippets from their entire conversation, but I really appreciated that they took the opportunity to kind of decompress and take a step back and look at the bigger picture of what Ramadan means.
Overall, it hasn't been too bad. I think the biggest differences that we're noticing have been just diverging from what our normal routine is, especially like a morning coffee.
Water at your desk while you work. I take my dog out at 11:30, and my usual routine is coming back at noon and like starting to cook lunch. So now we're finding other things to do at that time, mostly talking to each other.
Yeah.
We were thinking back on like people we knew in high school who played sports, but were devout enough to fast all the way through Ramadan, and wow.
And we're definitely fortunate because while some of us are still working today, like we are lucky enough to be working from home and not having to do anything like out of the normal today.
I think it's also cool just to have those conversations around like why we're doing it and how it's like so meaningful to
so many people.
Yeah, so many people and people that we care about.
Obviously, this is all of our first times fasting for Ramadan.
Or fasting period.
Or fasting period, yeah. And just recognizing that we're doing this for one day and the sacrifice that it is for a day. But so many of our friends and family and other individuals do this for the whole month.
But I could totally see how it would, I mean, even for this one day, I'm already turning more inwards and reflecting, so I can see how for a whole month that would change your relationship with your faith and just make you think about it. But that's why it's one of the pillars. So
Yesterday, just in general, I think in the past year, I've been more aware of like experiences of people different than myself. Or people who have had like different experiences, and I think like this definitely ties into it.
Absolutely.
Just being able to have a day to like especially learn about and experience like a piece that's a really big part of the Islamic faith.
Milk, do you want to give the people what they want?
What?
Just like a wave. Staying busy.
Eventually, after a long day of fasting, my 9 friends reached iftar, which is the breaking of the fast.
Yay guys, it is time for iftar. I have some dates here because that is what the fast is traditionally broken with.
So we're excited.
We're so excited.
A date has never looked so good.
Yeah, I don't even know really what dates taste like, but right now they look like the most appealing thing on earth.
I'm going to use a granola bar as the closest thing I can use. Sorry, Mosin. I didn't have any, like the grocery store I went to didn't have any dates.
And I'm walking home to enjoy probably some pad thai noodles or something of the sort. Just some frozen food and drink a lot of water because I'm pretty beat up right now.
7:41, we are officially breaking our fast.
Dates and water.
Yummy.
Okay, cheers.
Oh, they're not de-stemmed. There's a pit in the middle.
There's pits.
Since 5 a.m.
This was an amazing experience, and I'm so glad that I was able to do it and make it all the way through. I'm really proud of myself.
Wow, that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna go get some water. Laura, happy Ramadan, everybody.
Eating. We've got quite the spread. That's all of our food. MLK has her little dig-in bowl over there. And we're all pretty pleased.
But yeah, I think it's a very valuable experience, just learning how other people live, and I think it helps me understand a little bit more of the Muslim culture that I know Mosin abides by, and a lot of other people do. So thank you so much for giving me this experience, and I really appreciate it.
I think my main takeaway from this was we really take for granted how accessible food is to us, and I personally feel the need to go out there and either start donating to food banks or doing something just to kind of help people that are less fortunate. So for me, this was a worthwhile experience.
No, just a really, really cool experience, and I think we're both grateful to have it. You know, I learned I love dates too, so that was also kind of a fun thing for me. And yeah, I think we're really glad we took part in it.
This was a great learning experience. Honestly, I recommend everyone try it out, even just for a day. Thanks, Mohsin.
Ramadan Mubarak!
Give them all a round of applause. To my 9 friends, I really appreciate you guys being so open-minded and really grasping this experience. It's not easy to fast for a day. I appreciate all of you guys. I love you guys. So thank you once again for doing this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate every view that I get. It really means a lot. Also, use this video as a reminder to keep an open mind, try different experiences. Hopefully I will see you again next time I make a video. But until then, Ramadan Mubarak and peace.